This is a story of an ambitious man. He wants to become the biggest and get to the top of the food chain. It sounds like many of us in the material world, we want to get to the top and keep working our way. And so this ambitious man, he notices that in his village there is a tax collector. He goes and he collects tax, money from the local people. Nowadays, we just have to go and pay it with credit cards, our property taxes and everything. We just do everything online. But there was a time when in the villages, they would come and knock on your door and collect taxes. So he saw the tax collector come to his house, collecting tax, and everyone, without hesitation, paying taxes. So he felt, oh, this guy must be the man who, with all the power. Everyone is paying him. Little did he know the whole system, but he noticed that this man has the power because everyone is paying him. So he asked the tax collector if he can work for him, if he can join him, that he can volunteer his time. And the tax collector immediately agreed, sure, please join me. So he joined the tax collector, and then he noticed there is another tax collector that collects taxes from the tax collectors. And he's noticing, oh, there is another person that is superior to this man. So he asked that person, hey, can I join you? Can you please teach me what's going on, the ropes? So the other person immediately agreed, sure, you can join me. And then he joined that person, and he would go to the other tax collectors' offices and collect all the taxes, which was in gold coins. And finally he noticed the ministers from the kings was coming to collect the tax from the tax collectors who collected tax from those tax collectors. So he says, this is cool. Now I'm learning something more. So he asked them if he could join him. And finally, he joined the ministers in collecting taxes. He's observing this for a while. And then he realizes that the ministers take all the taxes and give it to the king, and king stores it. And he asked the king, he says, can I please come and join you and be your servant? And he notices, the king with a little bit of hesitation agrees, yes, you can join me. And he follows the king, and he sees that the king actually takes all his money and takes it to the temple and offers it to the feet of the deities of the temple, all the money. So this king used to run this kingdom as God being the ultimate king of the entire kingdom. And he also noticed that the king was literally serving the lotus feet of God that he was worshiping in this temple. So then this ambitious man realized, this king is not the highest position. The highest position to get is to serve the lotus feet of God. And then he gave up all his material ambitions and focused his life simply on serving the lotus feet of God. So this is what Pada Sevana means. If you want to connect on the highest level with someone, with the deepest level, one has to be engaged in Pada Sevana.